Bibee today?
I thought Tanner was great. Again, the 1 inning, 30 pitches, but what he did there, minimizing the damage. They had 2 runs in, first and second, nobody out. That could have really gotten away from him, but he did a great job settling down. Carl again with a great mound visit, as he always does. So, but Tanner was outstanding. He just ran out of pitches there at the end. I really wanted him to go 6, but just with the 30 pitch inning, we didn't want to push him too far. But what an outstanding job by Tanner today.
How much? Because everybody's gonna ask about it. Everybody sees you guys go out there, you talk. Take people through just what those conversations are like when you got to take him out.
Yeah, I mean, I just told, because obviously he's at 94, 95 pitches, and I just said, look, Tanner, I want so badly to give you one more guy, but I'm going to take the ball away from you. I got to make a decision here, and we're going to go get Eric. So obviously he's not ever going to be happy, but before just pointing to take him out, I wanted to make sure he understood why. That's our relationship. I'm completely honest with him, and he's completely honest with me. So.
What happened on the pickoff there in that 1 inning?
Yeah, so I haven't seen a replay yet, but obviously Benintendi was timing it up. We ran a pickoff play, and then it looked like on the throw, he read Hosey going to the inside part of the bag and kind of, while he was running, turned to the inside part. Really good base running by Benintendi.
Is that as good as you've seen Sobrowski's fastball?
Yeah, I mean, he always has really good metrics on his fastball, but that's the best we've seen his command with it today. I mean, to face 4 hitters and punch all 4 out, it's very impressive, especially a couple really good right-handed hitters in there.
How good is it to get Hedgie we always talk about his defense, but offensively, guys gave you something to use his legs too.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it all the time. Hedgie's numbers may not look great on the scoreboard, but he has very competitive at-bats. He manages at-bats well. He brings a lot to the table for us. He can drive the ball, he can bunt, he can execute things. So to see him do that and to tag up and score on the medium kind of shallow fly ball, it was fun and it was awesome.
It's a cloud of dust, man.
Is that how you guys were in there? Was it kind of like celebrating? Was it Hedgie?
That's their thing. They always celebrate after every win. Winning in the big leagues is the hardest thing to do, so you got to celebrate every time.
People may not pay attention to it, but how nice is that on in the 9th inning just to have an inning like that?
It's huge. I mean, it keeps Class A out of the game. Gives us a little more breathing room. Obviously, Festa's more than capable to come in and finish a game, but just to be able to keep Class A down. You pitched yesterday, got up for the 2nd game, so nice to get him a break, and now we're ready to rock tomorrow.
With Martinez, 5 straight games with an RBI. What is he kind of showing you? I know earlier they kind of adjusted to him, and has he adjusted back?
Yeah, Angel's a really good hitter, particularly right-handed. He's a very, very good right-handed hitter. We challenged him about a week ago to start training differently left-handed, and he has. And we're starting to see, and he's starting to see it pay off. And he puts together really good at-bats. That sac fly was the at-bat of the game. He went off the plate away to just get the ball in the air to the opposite field. Again, we talk about it all the time. Runner on third, less than 2, just get the ball in the air to the outfield. And outstanding job by him. And Angel has been having great at-bats this road trip. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Thanks. Why didn't you win the fight against your manager this time?
He has more. He has more than me, I guess.
I'm joking, but how nice is it to have the relationship you guys have, that you guys can be that honest, and sometimes you can stay in, and sometimes he's got to do what he's got to do?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice. I feel like sometimes it feels a little one-sided, but I mean, I feel like we have a good back and forth, and I feel like we're pretty honest with each other. So yeah.
What does Hedgie do? What does Carl do when you're struggling in that 4th inning, those 30 pitch inning? What do they say or do to help get you back in the groove?
Just trying to help me get reset, pretty much. I think when a lot of stuff happened that inning, I feel like getting a reset and kind of getting back to who I am and what the plan of attack is to the next couple guys is definitely a good reset.
I know pitcher wins, people feel a certain way about it now, but like, how good is it to get a win for you today?
Yeah, it's definitely nice. It's definitely nice just to win in general.
How does this first half, like, how would you, last start before the break, how would you kind of assess where you're at and what you've been doing to this point?
I mean, it's been super up and down. I feel like the whole development process this year has been good, and it has been kind of productive. I mean, I feel like I've said this ever since I've been up here, is like, you're never going to be a finished product, and I don't think I'm very close to a finished product at all. I feel like I have a ton more room to kind of keep growing and kind of keep going, and the goal is to come back and be who I'm supposed to be in the second half, because I wasn't who I was supposed to be in the first half.
When you talk about that, Hedgie talked about not maybe having to spend on it today, but What are you learning about yourself when you don't have? Because everybody knows you're not going to have everything every day. What are you learning about yourself in those situations?
I feel like you just find out about your mentality, really. Your mentality and how much, and just how much you can kind of dig deep. I feel like when you don't have, I mean, my strength, I feel like, is my spin. And when it's not kind of in the right spot today or whatever, I feel like you kind of figure out who you really are. So I feel like today was a good indication of who I am, and we're going to continue that.
What were you happy with in the first half?
It's a loaded question. I mean, I feel like I battled through a lot of starts. I feel like for the first month and a half, I feel like I wasn't really myself. I don't really feel like I've had like spurts here and there where I've kind of felt like myself. But I feel like despite having, I mean, I feel like this first half for me, like personally me, not our team, but has gone pretty bad. But I feel like for me to keep battling and to just keep like keeping the nose to the grindstone, I feel like it could be a lot worse. And I feel like I put my nose to the grindstone and kind of made it as good as it could be with what I've brought to the table so far.
Does it excite you for the second half, knowing that maybe there's more in there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with how I've pitched, I feel like there's a combination of not having stuff, kind of trying to fix things. Obviously, there's always like a luck component to it, but I feel like with all the combination of that stuff, I feel like the second half is going to be better. I know it's going to be better.